Did you know that African kings once ruled Egypt? Prepare to have your history books rewritten because we're diving into the incredible story of African empires. Forget what you think you know, this is a journey through power, gold, and innovation across the African continent. Our journey begins in the ancient land of Nubia, south of Egypt. Here rose the kingdom of Kush, a powerful civilization that even conquered and ruled Egypt as the 25th dynasty. Kings like Pi, Shabaka, and the mighty Tahaka weren't just rulers, they were warriors who pushed back against the Assyrian Empire, protecting their lands and influencing the course of history. The Kushites controlled vital trade routes along the Nile, connecting Africa to the Red Sea and beyond. Their wealth and power were undeniable. Now, let's cross the continent to North Africa, where another giant rose, Carthage. Founded by Phoenician settlers, Carthage became a commercial and naval superpower, dominating the western Mediterranean. Think of Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general who dared to cross the Alps with his elephants to challenge Rome. His victories at battles like Cannae shook the Roman Republic to its core. Carthage was a force to be reckoned with, a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of its people. But North Africa wasn't just about Carthage. The Kingdom of Numidia, in modern-day Algeria and Tunisia, played a crucial role in the region's history. Figures like Massinissa and Jugurtha led Numidia through periods of both alliance and conflict with Rome, shaping the political landscape of North Africa. And further south, deep in the Sahara, the Garamantes created a desert civilization using ingenious underground water systems called fougères. They were vital intermediaries in the trans-Saharan trade, connecting the Mediterranean world with the riches of sub-Saharan Africa. Moving east, we arrive at the Horn of Africa, where the kingdom of Aksum flourished. This powerful kingdom, centered in modern-day Ethiopia and Eritrea, controlled trade across the Red Sea, linking Africa to Arabia and the Indian Ocean. King Ezona's conversion to Christianity in the 4th century CE made Aksum one of the earliest Christian states in the world. Aksum even issued its own coinage, a sign of its economic and political strength. The Ethiopian Empire, also known as the Solomonic dynasty, continued Aksum's legacy, becoming one of the longest-lasting monarchies in world history. From Yekuno Amlak, who restored the Solomonic line in 1270, to Emperor Menelik II, who famously defeated the Italian army at the Battle of Odwa in 1896, Ethiopia remained a beacon of African independence and resilience. Further south along the Somali coast, the Ajuran Sultanate controlled trade and irrigation along the Shobel and Juba rivers, creating a centralized Muslim state. While to the north, the Odo Sultanate under Ahmed Grand challenged Ethiopian power in the 16th century, even using firearms obtained from the Ottoman sphere. Let's journey west to the Sahel region, where a series of powerful empires rose and fell, fueled by the trans-Saharan gold sword trade. First, there was the Ghana Empire, also known as Ouagadougou, a wealthy kingdom that controlled vital trade routes. While details are scarce, the Ghana Empire set the stage for even greater empires to come. Then came the Mali Empire, founded by Sundiata Keita. But it was Mansa Musa, who reigned in the 14th century, who transformed Mali into a world power. His legendary pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 to 1325, with thousands of attendants and vast quantities of gold, dazzled the world and put Mali on the map. Cities like Timbuktu, Gao, and Jen became centers of learning and trade, attracting scholars and merchants from across the globe. Following Mali's decline, the Songhai Empire rose to become the largest of the medieval West African empires. Under Askia Muhammad I, Songhai developed a highly organized administration and military, controlling a vast territory. However, Songhai's dominance was shattered in 1591 at the Battle of Tondebai, when Moroccan forces armed with gunpowder weapons defeated the Songhai army. To the east, around Lake Chad, the Kanambonu Empire thrived for over 1,000 years. From the 8th century to the 19th century, Kanambonu controlled trade and military routes across the Sahara and Sahel. Maidros Aluma, who reigned in the late 16th century, was a skilled diplomat and military leader who strengthened the empire and expanded its influence. Further south, in present-day Nigeria, the Oyo Empire emerged as a major Yoruba power. From its capital at Oyo, the Oyo Empire dominated the region for centuries, expanding its influence through military might and political skill. Nearby, the Benin Empire flourished, renowned for its sophisticated urban planning and stunning bronze and brass artworks. The Benin city was a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of its people. The British sacking of Benin City in 1897 marked a tragic end to this great civilization. In southeastern Nigeria, the Ero Confederacy created an influential trade and religious network, centered on Arochukwu and the Oracle of Ibini-Okpobi. The Ero Confederacy played a significant role in the region's economy and culture. Now, let's travel south to Central Africa, where the Kingdom of Congo emerged in the 14th century. The Congo engaged deeply with Portugal and Christianity, but also resisted exploitation. King Afonso I converted to Christianity and sought to modernize his kingdom, but ultimately struggled to balance European influence with Congo's sovereignty. Finally, we arrive in southern Africa, where Great Zimbabwe stands as a testament to African ingenuity and power. Built between the 11th and 15th centuries, Great Zimbabwe was a powerful kingdom that controlled trade in gold, cattle, and Indian Ocean goods. The magnificent stone architecture of Great Zimbabwe, including the Great Enclosure, disproves colonial claims that Africans were incapable of building monumental structures. The Mutopa Empire and the Rosvi Empire continued Great Zimbabwe's legacy, controlling trade and resisting Portuguese influence. Further south, the Asante Empire rose to power in the 17th century, built on gold, trade, and military organization. Under leaders like Ose Tutu and Okomfo Anekai, the Asante created a powerful and centralized state that resisted British imperial expansion. And to the southeast, the Zulu kingdom emerged in the early 19th century, rising to prominence under the leadership of Shaka Zulu, before ultimately facing defeat at the hands of British colonialism. From the Kushite kings to Musa to the builders of Great Zimbabwe, the story of African empires is a story of power, innovation, and resilience. It's a story that deserves to be told and remembered. So, next time someone tells you that Africa has no history, you know better. You know the truth about the incredible empires that rose and fell across this magnificent continent.